This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 145 pounds. Fighting out of Team Ryano, presenting Lewis Byrne! Making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, weighing in under 145 pounds. Fighting out of CMAC, presenting Jordan Bradshaw.
Main event of the evening for the vacant featherweight title, as Team Rhino's Lewis Byrne is in the tight compression trunks taking on CMAC's Jordan Bradshaw. Our third man in the cage, the best in the business, Decky Larkin, giving the fighters final instructions. Noel O'Keefe, Phil Campbell calling the action here at Cage Legacy 13. We're underway.
An incredibly exciting bout and prospect. Both these men only 22 years old, but Bradshaw 6-1-1. Lewis Byrne 4-4, so a lot of experience in that cage with regards to amateurs.
Nice right hand
shot.
by Lewis Byrne, yeah.
Right down the middle, uses it to set himself up for the takedown. Very, very smart.
Bradshaw's just got to be careful as he's turning away from Byrne. He's going to give his back, and he has done. Bulldog choke, though.
One hook in, now landing in the dominant
The neck
position.
is there.
Swinging round to get that second hook
He's got
in.
the two hooks in, Phil, and it's not under the chin, it's across the chin, but really good position early in the opening round.
Yeah, exactly. And both these guys aren't slick with sweat. When you can get a little bit more purchase.
It's under now, Phil. He's made the slight adjustment, just gone under the chin.
On.
Corner,
He
calling
needs to fight.
take his time.
Needs to fight the top hand, does Bradshaw. But now he's eating big, big shots.
I like there Lewis Byrne showing that experience. You said the 8 previous fights, didn't panic, didn't just try and squeeze on that neck. Realised he didn't have it.
Didn't burn the arms out. Right now doing a good job of just wearing on Bradshaw.
And he's a little high here, Lewis, and Bradshaw is just trying to slowly shake and move Lewis Byrne and hopefully try get him off him.
Just trying to twerk him off the back there.
Looks like an octopus got his hands on Lewis Byrne.
Byrne doing a good job. I'd like to see him try and flatten the arms out first so that Bradshaw doesn't have any posts.
Trying to extend here for an arm bar, sort of.
There's enough of a bend in the elbow
Yeah.
I can see here to keep Bradshaw safe. But oh, now it looks tight. He's
This
changed.
is tight. He switches position again, Lewis Byrne, but
How dangerous is Byrne in an instant?
and again he's working for that again. You can see just a hyperextension of that elbow.
Byrne, of course, is a former Irish national wrestling champion. You marry that with some serious jiu-jitsu and you have a very dangerous fighter.
And referee Decky Larkin just having a close look just to make sure there's not a hyperextension here, and it's just Bradshaw's will not to tap.
You might see Byrne trying in an instant, just try and swing a leg over the head, try and work for the armbar. You can see he may even try and stuff that down and isolate the arm.
Looking to reposition here. Bradshaw needs to explode. He's re-established that hook and just has that left foot on the tie that's allowing him to control Bradshaw. And looking for that Kimura. We had one of these earlier, and I have no idea how McCarthy didn't tap earlier, but it's not as extended as it was earlier here. Bradshaw staying calm.
Bradshaw holding on to his own glove, which is perfectly legal. You can't grab your opponent's gloves, but your own gloves and shorts are fair game. You may see Jordan Byrne try and use this just to modify the position.
Short time.
Byrne just holding on.
I think we do have to speak the experience of both fighters.
Yeah.
Neither panicked in the position, both defending and offensively, burned the arms out or panicked to try and get out of there and essentially get themselves in a deeper hole.
Yeah, and at 22 years of age, these fighters still haven't really scratched the surface of their potential. Heavy, heavy hands from Byrne.
Causes Bradshaw just to shell up a little, and he's in on that takedown again, looking to pick an ankle.
Switches to the single, has that leg class, may try and bounce off the cage and run the pipe on it. Oh, goes into the trip takedown, but
Bradshaw does well and gets a hold of the neck and a scramble for position here.
Bradshaw, the right-handed southpaw, trying to find those little angles and gaps that are there for a southpaw.
And Lewis Byrne is just out of range of that left hand that is being thrown by Bradshaw. Couple of low kicks, so expect high, and there it is, right on cue.
Just slowly trying to edge trying to edge Lewis Byrne against the cage.
Dives in for a single of his own. Jordan Bradshaw is in the full guard, close guard of Lewis Byrne.
Well, let's see just how offensive Bradshaw is on top. We know that Byrne is dangerous with his jiu-jitsu. Is he equally dangerous off his back?
Hammer fist on bottom and trying to stand up into a single of his own here. Lewis Byrne, he's reversed the position. Beautiful there. He's got that explosivity in him, Phil, hasn't he?
Yeah, pops Bradshaw against the cage, switches to the double, may go to the back take from this position.
Fantastic athleticism from Lewis Byrne to get up from that position.
Bradshaw needs to turn in towards his man, try and dig in for an underhook. Can't find himself prone in this position, or just slowly, systematically, Lewis Byrne is going to take the back. Potential here for a shelf takedown.
Just got to be careful holding the cage.
Oh,
and
beautiful
again,
work.
and it's not deja vu here. We just do have Lewis Byrne on the back of Bradshaw, and Bradshaw trying to break the grip, the right foot, I should say, of Lewis Byrne from gripping that thigh. And
again, Byrne goes into that Kimura grip. You may see him change position. He has that grip established.
As you said earlier, Phil, he could also try and armbar if he can get the switch from this position. But we've seen him trying that hyperextension of armbar from this position in the first round, trying to re-establish that back position.
Yeah, more so going for that straight armbar. But right now he's happy just to, because this is draining, but good work from Bradshaw. If he turns in now, he's inside the guard. Has to be wary of the armbar potential triangle from Lewis Byrne here.
Yeah, it was almost like Lewis Byrne was trying to set up the triangle, switches to an arm. 10-second clapper.
Bradshaw needs to stack here. He can't allow himself to get extended. Needs to square off those hips. Razor thin close round, Noel O'Keefe.
Third and final round of your main event between Lewis Byrne and Jordan Bradshaw, and potentially, Phil, you got to think that Bradshaw needs something here big in the third.
I think just he's been doing well with the hands, but the submission threat of Lewis Byrne has been ever present throughout the course of the 2 rounds so far. And this is exactly where Byrne wants to fight. Will it be the same sequence that he uses, that shelf takedown to the hooks in and work for the rear naked choke? You can see that it's almost as if he's trying to, he's in that rear naked choke back take position. It's almost as if he's trying to set something else up.
Be interesting to see if it does get back to that position, if the work he's done in round 1 or 2 that will open up the actual rear naked choke, because you're going to have Jordan Bradshaw thinking he's going
for that Kimura grip, something, a trap there, arm bar.
He's looking to reap away this leg and take away the balance and pull back Jordan himself. But this is the scramble, and
nice
Jordan
work.
Bradshaw as well. Beck strikes off separation. Nice right hand followed by the left there by Lewis Byrne.
But Bradshaw comes right back into it, trying to get settled. And now Bradshaw trying to get in on that single. Scramble. Can Bradshaw use the whizzer?
Use it well.
If you're Bradshaw, you can't afford to be staying in this kind of position.
Used the whizzer well there to stay standing as well, Lewis Byrne.
Nice shot down the middle from Bradshaw, just shy, but then again, Byrne replies.
And Byrne uses the hands to get in close and get a body lock. This time he steps away from it though.
Lewis throwing absolute fire in his shots, and when you play with fire, you get burned.
Goes high with the head kick, Bradshaw, but just out of range.
Oh.
Both fighters land, but in Byrne with a
uppercut.
beautiful uppercut on the inside. But Bradshaw pushes forward.
Again, the shots that Byrne are throwing, they're landing. Bradshaw's always just seems to be just sort of clipping.
Just at the end of the shot, end of the extension. And Byrne uses that at close range and gets that trip and has the back potentially here. Steps across and
again
has the back.
In that back take, and it would almost be poetic if he were to get the rear naked choke here.
Only one hook established. It's not even in fully as yet. Will the work in round 1 and 2 open up the potential rear naked choke here?
There's the hooks in. Be interesting to see if he's trying to work for the choke, or realizes that if he just solidifies this position, he's potentially picking up the belt. Enough shots being landed to keep him honest. Last 10 seconds. And that's it. Fantastic fight from these two young fighters. Noel, get in there and tell me who the champion is.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision. And now,